So today's episode is going to be a little bit of a selling session slash vintage shopping. As you guys know, I am leaving in about 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm just trying to sell a lot of stuff. I have about a duffel bag or like a little tote bag of like higher end vintage, so I'm gonna bring it to a new vintage store in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm gonna drive down there, check it out. Last time I did go, which you guys might have saw in another video, they had a bunch of Harley Davidson shirts, which I love. This is actually from 1993 or 1992, I believe, maybe even earlier. Actually, you know what, I'll tell you, this one's from 1987. 3D emblem. This one's actually from my grandfather. My grandfather is currently, he's been diagnosed with cancer, and he's been like a biker hippie his whole life. And I always knew he had a bunch of Harley shirts and old t-shirts, so I reached out to him and I was like, hey, you know, is there any way I could have your Harley shirts? I would love to have them and keep them and wear them. And he sent a box over, and my mom actually got to pick a few, and she has a few good ones that I'm gonna try to see if I can get, but she's not budging on them. But I did get this 3D emblem. Sadly, it is a cutoff shirt, so I'm wearing like a little flannel over it, but I think I might put long sleeves on it. Since I'm going to Colorado, I'm gonna need more long sleeves and short sleeves. So I'm gonna go to my tailor later today or maybe even tomorrow and see if she can put long sleeves on this shirt and another shirt that I'm gonna pick up at the vintage store. I left it last time, but I told the owner, hey, can you put it aside? So I'm gonna see if he put it to the side. If he did, then I'll show you guys it. It's another cutoff sleeveless shirt, so I'm gonna add sleeves to both of those if I can. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch up to you guys with the GoPro once I make it to the vintage store. So let's get it, guys. All right, so today's been kind of all over the place. I just left my boy's shop, The Den in Pompano, and it was hard to film because he plays super loud music. And I ended up giving him 6 items. He gave me $30 store credit each item, which is amazing. That's basically him breaking even. So huge shout out to him. And I ended up leaving with the 2 NASCARs and a Florida Marlins for personal. The 2 NASCARs, one was priced at $125, one was priced at $115. They're both brand new. Realistically, with today's market of how crazy t-shirts are selling, it's probably about right. I could probably sell it at tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow is a sneaker event I will be going to, which you guys will see this will already be too late. So I could sell it at the sneaker event tomorrow, probably at like $150 a piece, make like 300 on those. But I don't know, I'm gonna go back to the clubhouse to see if I can make a trade to get those Harleys. I do want the Harleys for my personal, but also, you know, if I could sell those NASCARs, then obviously I would rather sell the NASCARs. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna keep the Florida Marlins for personal. I'm trying to get a little bit of Florida stuff before I move to Colorado, just so that way I can have a little remembrance of, you know, Florida vintage. So I am gonna get some lunch though. I'm gonna stop at my mom's house and give her some vintage Levi's. She's been bothering me about vintage Levi's, so I'm gonna give her some of Levi's for her. Then I'm gonna get some lunch, and then we'll go back to the clubhouse. Not exactly sure if this is gonna be in one long video or if I'm gonna separate this into a bunch of videos, but let's see. Let's get it, guys. So I just pulled up to the vintage clubhouse. Got a bag full of goodies. The owners are working today, so let's see if we can work out a trade or if they want to cash me out. They put some Harley shirts that I saw the other day to the side that I wanted, so let's see what they got. What up?
Good. These were the 2 you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, those are
Okay,
perfect.
to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna add sleeves to those. I'm actually going to my tailor now. I'm gonna add sleeves to both of those. Yeah, this shit's so hard.
I love it too.
That print's so gas. And then the green, I never seen green.
Nah, and that paragraph.
It's a little small, but I think I'm gonna stretch it out.
No,
and with it being single, I think it'll be perfect.
Yeah, you'll make that work.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll look at some stuff.
Yeah, so this is basically all the vintage I have left, basically.
Okay.
And it's like better stuff. I brought some NASCAR. I brought some, you know, some more hype stuff that might do well for you.
Size.
I know. And then with like the star hit on the collar or the thing. Check out what else you got.
Yeah, for sure. I shut the music off. You can shoot if you want, man.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm recording now. I'm putting up the video of last week today, but they got me with the music, the monetized, so like half of the video's muted. But it's still dope because it's still like showing the store, and then today I'll actually, you know, do a full walkthrough.
For sure.
Gotta show all the spots off before I leave. People are like, oh, are you gonna give out your thrift stores after you, like, before you leave? I'm like, nah, that's up to the locals, you know. People know where it is.
What are you gonna do? At the swap, I go left. will go right.
Do you guys mainly source and swap?
Yeah.
That's like your bread and butter.
I mean, we've been doing it for so long, we know everybody there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say just swap. Yeah, this doesn't cut too. Cool though.
Yeah, I obviously I sell on Sundays and I see you guys there at you know, 5 a.m.
But I've been getting like, honestly, trying to get these packages out for whatnot.
Yeah.
It's been a nightmare, man.
That's what I'm saying. I can't imagine the people that are doing 100+ orders. I actually was watching their name is Polwax. They're in Miami. They do cards. Bro.
Oh yeah, I know that.
They were on live for 16 hours and they must have done 100,000 in sales.
That's insane.
Like, I literally was looking at the solds. They did 300 and the average sold was like 500. You know, like, it's insane the amount of money that they're pulling on that. And they did 2 Super Bowl giveaway tickets just because they're making so much. Like,
I saw that. I saw that giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're killing. I mean, I talked to a lady from Whatnot. She said they're trying to get other platforms, but sports cars are like they're definitely the biggest.
I think that they need to put categories on the clothing, because I'm tired of like going on vintage and like it's nothing but repops.
Yeah.
Or like Banana Republic shirts. Like, what the fuck is going on with that?
We've been grabbing it because of that. We've been grabbing the bullshit because of that.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, don't take it like I'm talking shit about you guys. Like, but
Hell no.
but there's because obviously you guys do vintage too. But there's people that are like,
Oh yeah. She said she's working on it. The lady.
yeah.
I don't know her name.
Or like they'll be vintage and they'll be in the sneaker section, and like I'll be like, yo, like, you know, people that follow sneakers, you know, you wonder why your stuff's selling for $1. It's because you're in the wrong category. Like, the people that followed vintage are gonna get the vintage.
Yeah, that's the thing too. We get like we'll get whacked with that like you can tell when you get in a good like little pocket of people actually bidding shit up.
Yeah.
Which is good.
There's this one user that I see on everyone's live, Flip City.
Yeah, Flip City, he pays up for stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering who he is, because he has to be like a known, you know, reseller, and he's just either, you know, stacking it up or like has a shop and just like it's like round 2, you know.
Yeah, with the bigger pieces, man,
like I wouldn't be surprised if it was Sean.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
You know, like imagine if that was Sean Witherspoon. And obviously, he's not gonna put his real name because.
No, because I've been in battles with him for like nice shirts. Man.
Yeah.
I remember in one, all those newer bootlegs, the Venoms. I was in one.
Yeah.
Some guy had all newer bootlegs, and he was paying like $250, $300.
Yeah.
Like crazy prices.
You have to have client, and he's always buying too. Like I see him on everyone's live, always buying. So like he has to be a big player in the game. We just don't know who he is. Damn, the fades on this so nice.
Yeah, that was a Whatnot. Paid up for that, but that was a good one. I like when it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided. That's why I'm kind of picking the Harley too, is because since I'm going to be traveling the country, I'm going to get a thrifted Harley in every like local in every state. Yeah. So I end up having 50 shirts, but they're like going to be kind of sentimental. But I'm not going to New York. I'm not going to Cali. Yeah. I'm not doing like the East Coast. So like I need
middle, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the West Coast. So I need like the other states like Boston and all that shit. I'm not going to. Which I'm not going to Cali is because of the vaccine. Like I'm not vaccinated, so.
Yeah, you can't get anywhere there.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even go to like fast food.
It's a shithole now. Don't worry. I went recently. It's a dump.
Yeah.
They're fucking nuts.
What do you think about In-N-Out?
I'm a fan. It's definitely hyped up, but it's very good.
Yeah, I think the fries are like fucking cardboard.
Yeah, it's definitely hyped up.
Is this inventory too, or is this like your Whatnot?
That's Whatnot. We
gotta
get all that out. I don't know when the fuck we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna post a video of like speaking about, like I said, like thrifting and my views of what it's going to. Yeah. But I think with the Whatnot, I mean, I looked today, there's 30 vintage sellers that are gonna be doing auctions today.
Yeah, we're doing.
And it's just the beginning.
G baby.
So I think that give it another couple months, there's gonna be like 50 people auctioning all at once, to the point where stuff is going to be selling for even cheaper than it is now, just because not many people can watch all those lives at once.
But I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see.
No, yeah, it's people jumping in and out. It is what it is. Well, I mean,
But I mean, if you're getting stuff 2 for $1 and you sell it for 3, that's still, you know, good profit margins. It's just, like you said, now you got to ship it out. So you got to think about that. Is it, you know, breaks down to, is it actually worth it? So many shirts, guys. So this is like gonna be the puffer jackets, like sports jackets. Then it goes to jerseys, literally all the sports you guys can see. Tons of Florida gear because obviously we're in Florida. And then it goes kind of like snapback hats and stuff like that. This is everything that they do on Whatnot. They sold all those on Whatnot. Tons of stuff. Oh, I actually had this. I wonder if this was the one I had in a while. I think I sold it to I forgot who I sold it to, but then all this is sports tees. This is all like more sports, long sleeves, crazy like old school jerseys. Look at this one. This one's so sick. Miami Hurricanes like knitted. Then it goes to like toys, little miscellaneous. Over here is like windbreakers, jackets, kids section. And then this is like all Harley Bike Week stuff, which you guys just saw me go through. So if you guys are around, definitely check it out, the Vintage Clubhouse. Because they got tons and tons of stuff. This jacket, crazy. So much shit. Ooh, MCM jacket. So hard.
That's the first time I've ever been on one. I was driving down 95, just like I was listening to it.
I ended up giving them 6 items and they gave me 3 shirts. I do owe them $40, either in store credit like other shirts, but I'm gonna be collecting Harley Davidson when I go on my little road trip, and I'm gonna be collecting every single state. So at the end of the year, I'm gonna have 50 shirts all from different states. Now, I'm not going to be going to the East Coast, so I need the East Coast. So I got this Boston, Massachusetts. Nice little 96. I got this Alaska because, I mean, I'll eventually go to Alaska, but for the time being, I'm not going to be going there. And then this one, I just couldn't pass up. If you guys saw in my other video, this Freedom sleeveless, the graphic on it is just insane. And for $25, I couldn't pass it up. So those were the 3 biker shirts I got for personal. Again, these were the NASCAR shirts that I got from my buddy, brand new. I'm gonna try to sell them at tomorrow's sneaker event. And then I got this Florida Marlins for personal, just so that way I have some Florida gear when I move to Colorado. And this shirt's crazy. It's one of the best Florida Marlins shirts I've seen. The graphic on it's beautiful. Now I'm gonna quickly wash my truck, and then I'm gonna head back home to Miami. Check on Captain. Hope you guys did. I am so dark with this tint. If you guys didn't see, I got illegal tint the other day and it's just extremely dark now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this little vintage selling sessions, buying vintage video. It was definitely a long day going back and forth to multiple vintage stores. But again, huge shout out to The Den. If you're located in Pompano, they have streetwear and vintage. And then if you're in Fort Lauderdale area, shout out to the Vintage Clubhouse. That's basically all vintage. They don't have streetwear or anything like that. So make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's get it, guys.